Welcome to SVL Free News and Views for Monday, January the 21st, 2019. And I'm here with Mike Fuhrman and also Andrew Donawa, who's making his third appearance, I believe, on the show. But first of all, I want to thank all of our sponsors: Mitchell College, Randy Marion, Piedmont Healthcare, Fast Fields, Key to Escape, The Escape Room, Statesville Family YMCA, and Crossroads Cycling, and Blue Harbor Bank. Okay, today we've had an emphasis this past week on first responders. First, we had Sheriff Darren Campbell talking about some of the initiatives he has going on, and also Mike, he got approval this week for his armored personnel carrier.
Correct.
And he got approval Tuesday night. He talked about why he wanted that. And also we interviewed for the Friday show, Interim Chief, Statesville PD Chief David Only, in his new position. Mike, they've created the South Statesville Community Coordinator.
Correct.
So continuing with our emphasis on first responders, Mike thought he would like to touch base with Andrew Donawa with First Responder Support Services. So I'll turn it over to Mike and Andrew Donawa.
Andrew, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, we appreciate all the work that you're doing. I'm sure the first responders do as well. Let's talk a little bit about how you've been spending your time recently. I know there have definitely been some tragedies in the law enforcement community across the state, and I know you respond to those. So tell us a little bit about that.
Right now, I've just been on standby because there was an officer shot in Raleigh, and then there was a trooper shot in Wilson, North Carolina. So I'm on the crisis team with the state. So I could be called at any moment just to go down there and support their needs from their family or from the other police officers down there.
Okay. So as a 501c3, you're able to raise funds to support the initiatives of your nonprofit. Tell us a little bit about your fundraising goals. I know you're trying to raise $100,000. Do you have a time frame for that? What are the different avenues that you're using to raise money?
Right now, our time frame is hopefully to have it by the end of the year. That's our goal, is to raise $100,000 by the end of the year. We're doing 3 different fundraisers coming up. In February, we're going to have the brewery, Fourth Creek Brewery, is doing a charity tap for us. So every dollar from their charity tap that they pick will go back to us. And then on Saturdays they do yoga, and if you come do yoga on Saturdays, $2 will go back to us as well.
So if you drink beer while you're doing yoga, or you pay for the yoga?
You pay for the yoga. The yoga's $7.
Okay.
And then you get a beer included in that.
Okay. And so then on your extra beer, you get $2 from it.
Yep.
If I drank 2 beers, I wouldn't need to do yoga.
Yeah, you might want to still stretch out after those 2 beers. I don't know.
And then what's your third fundraiser?
And then the third fundraiser, the second fundraiser is mattress sale. First one's the brewery then we have a mattress sale coming up March 10th. And it'll be in Mooresville at Sweet Dreams.
Okay.
And then the third one is our big event that we hope to have annually, and it's going to be a charity bike ride.
Okay.
It's going to be 20, 30, and 60-mile bike ride. And we hope to have a lot of first responders there to show their support. It's going to be a huge event. We're going to try to have it almost like a Friday after 5, have music, food, all kinds of stuff for people to come out and root on the riders as they get back in, and have a good time downtown, because I believe in keeping everything local.
And do you have a date for that?
Yes, that's June 15th.
June 15th. Okay. And you announce all these things, and there's more information on your Facebook page, and you're working on a website also?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if people wanted to just support you right now by writing a check or making a donation, what's the best way to get that money to you?
If they want to write a check, there's a contact number on the Facebook page. They can contact that. It's 704-450-0816, or they can do it on the Facebook page via Facebook.
Okay, so just click on a button and then use a credit card or a debit card. All right, that's easy. Now, let's talk about what you'd use the $100,000 for.
One of the things that I would use the $100,000 for is we feed 2 first responder departments a month. So this month it's Monticello Fire Department. We had so much going on this month, so we only got to do one. So we're doing Monticello Fire Department, and then another option would be is that they have stressful times, so we might bring in some type of class that they can on, like depression, that they can educate themselves on, have more Con Ed to say, okay, I'm fine, this is normal what I'm doing right now, And those are one of the other things that we
So they've learned to recognize like signs or symptoms that maybe they're not doing fine, and then what the next steps would be.
Yep.
And I know you also use some of the funding that you raised to support first responders in need. Tell us a little bit about that.
For example, right now we have 3 or 4 clients that we're working with that may have just got behind on a bill just because of the way the pay period fell. So they can apply through our application process for funds for if their, I don't know, their power bill is due and they have another bill due and they just can't figure out how to do it and they need them both paid at the same time.
Okay.
So we'll help them out there. But we write the check to the company itself. We won't write it to the first
Right.
responder.
So it's like a stopgap. Help them get from paycheck to paycheck. Well, what else do we need to know?
We're just very active. I'm always looking for volunteers because we have this huge event coming up for this bike ride, June 15th, and that's the main thing is volunteers and donating because these are our first responders and we need to support them just as much as we do everybody else.
Okay, and there's new information on that, how to volunteer on your Facebook page and website as well.
Yes.
So recently you put out a call for people who were interested in volunteering up to 10 hours a week. Is that something different?
No, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. So if you go on the Facebook page, it says we're looking for volunteers for up to 10 hours a week because of the bike ride. If you can volunteer, just contact us. The number's on there. We have another meeting actually today, but I can take all the volunteers. I need them all. So
Okay.
we're really working hard on getting all these volunteers in here so we can get this bike ride to be a success and give back to our first responders.
Now, do you have a goal for how much money you want to raise through the bike ride itself?
$15,000. I mean, if you do it the right way, you can raise a lot of money through this ride. And we're giving away a jersey to the riders. So, I mean, once they register, it's $75 to register. They get a jersey, and they're going to get some other cool giveaways that not most bike rides are giving away. So, I mean, it seems like $75 is a lot of money, but in the long run, it's not because once they see their gift bag, all the stuff that they're getting, it'll be a lot. And we're looking for sponsors too. So.
Right, definitely. Okay, Andrew, thanks for joining us again. You are, I think you've been on the show the most, and we just make you co-host here.
Yeah, I might just be the co-host here soon. So.
Hey, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Mike, I think you're right. I think Andrew holds a record right now for being on the show the most time. And I want to turn back to Andrew, and I'm so proud of Andrew. You were one of the Future 5, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
And you're really living up to expectations doing a nonprofit like this. So proud of you. So folks, and Mike, we want to thank all of our sponsors this year. We've had some good viewers, a lot of viewers coming out. They're increasing, and we're getting ready for 2019. A lot going on here in Statesville and Iredell County, and you can get the news first on SVL Free News. So if you haven't done it yet, go to svlfreenews.com, sign up for your email edition, which comes out every morning at 5 a.m. Well, almost every morning, most of the time.
Right.
Right. All right. So thank you, Mike, and we'll see you on Wednesday.